They call him Khaimera.
Damn son, every time I watch that video it sends tingles down my spine. I was lucky enough to play him last week when I was out in Germany with the developers of Paragon, along with the other changes that are going to be coming in patch 27. So in this video I'm going to break them down and explain how I think they're going to involve Paragon in a good way. The changes will be implemented from June the 14th with the new champion Khaimera out on June the 21st, and also not to forget bosses open beta will be going live on August the 16th for PC and PS4, and it is free. First up we have the new hero announcement, Khaimera, who offers crazy sustain in team fights thanks to his basic attack health regen of passive. I've done a more in-depth breakdown of him in the link below. So Paragon is evolving, and with that we have meta changes. First off I want to talk about card points. So if you guys have played Paragon in its current state, you might have met a 5-man death pool, where the whole team, whether it be your team or the enemy team, can group up and they get the same amount of XP by doing jungle camps or even being in lane, meaning that they can effectively roam together, killing unorganized teams, which absolutely sucks. I don't mind teams grouping up and ganking people, but it shouldn't be happening all game. So Paragon have made changes to the card points in this upcoming patch. The card points are now evenly divided between players as opposed to being 100% shared. So when 2 heroes are in lane, both heroes will receive 100% of the XP on last hit. When 3 heroes are in lane, only the last hitter will receive 100% of the XP. The remaining 2 heroes will share it 50-50 and so on. Whilst in the jungle, only the last hitter gets 100% of the card XP. Sweet! Next up we're going to see draft mode implemented, which I'm super hyped up for. It will mean that quick match will be removed from game as there's not enough players at the moment, but the current quick match system does suck some fools. But hey, it's alpha, it's done its job. But with the new draft mode it's going to reduce queue time, you can actually pick team comps, which is really nice. At the moment both teams will be able to pick the same champions, but that doesn't bother me. In a couple of months time when there's some more champions we'll be able to see that gone. Having to spend a skill point to level up your basic attack is now going to be a thing of the past. They will now automatically level up with your hero level. Minions will be no longer known as the Winions, as they have been nerfed. Instead of waves of 6, there will be only waves of 4, with the idea of making it easier to last hit. On top of this, they will actually do more damage to champions but less damage to turrets, as the Paragon team feel they want you to be, as the player, to be taking objectives, not the minion AI. Inhibitors will no longer respawn. There was nothing worse when you took down an inhib only for it to respawn, which is fair enough, but it had another frickin' turret on top of it again. This will be completely gone. Once an inhib has died, it's died forever, which may make you worry as super minions are pretty damn OP. The super minions have been nerfed, only 1 super minion per wave instead of a whole wave of super minions, and they do a lot less damage, so you don't need someone constantly defending the wave. I feel they need to be a little bit stronger when I played it on the patch, but it's nice to see and it's a good change. Next up we're going to see some changes to Orb Prime, which I'm super hyped up for. Actually playing this in Berlin live was so cool. The Orb Prime will now grant an active bonus to the carrier, meaning they instantly get the buff, which I think is amazing as it opens so many more possibilities to now what you can do with the buff. That carrier, say you had a Twin Blast, you could decide to push mid and absolutely wreck the turrets, you could try and force a team fight, you could still hand the buff in and all your teammates get the Orb Prime, you may decide not to hand it in. But another change that is actually going to be coming, which wasn't live when I was out in Berlin, you can now hand it in on your side of the map, respawning all your inhibitors, which may be good with the new changes to the inhibitors. If all 3 are down, you may decide to take that route. We're going to see a few hero changes. Casters now have a longer range on most abilities. Hero passives will be removed and now be part of the general kit where it makes sense for that hero, and Khaimera has received a number of changes to her kit, making her more viable as a melee character in the field. I saw a few people playing her, I didn't actually get the chance myself, but her ultimate's been reworked and I believe now it's a global ultimate where she can appear right next to you. Yeah. So that wraps it up for this patch bosses. Whilst I was out in Berlin, they did talk about the future. They're going to be looking at new ways to travel with a teleport, which will have a 90-second cooldown, shadow pads boost, so you gain hero speed when you're actually leaving the shadow pads, and also they're experimenting with a fast track from base to the outermost tower. On top of this, they're looking to add drop pods, which will allow players to purchase cards in field, similar to the Dota courier system. So that wraps it up to the video, bosses. I hope you guys have found this useful. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section below. By dropping me a comment and liking this video, you can be in the chance of winning a Paragon Massive Founders Pack, which is worth $100, and also gives you the exclusive Hot Rod Howitzer skin. The game will be free to play for everyone next weekend, the 16th to the 19th, so don't miss out. Take it easy, guys. Peace.